We've never, ever had a movement candidate, a true champion of social justice, this close to the White House. We may never, ever get it again.
We have never, ever, ever in our lifetime had a candidate who will do more for working people than Bernie Sanders.
Well, I knew from a long time ago that he was the guy. I knew it when he was a voice out there in the 80s in the wilderness. There wasn't that many people in the public sphere that were talking the way he did.
It was pretty barren out there, but then Bernie Sanders came on the scene, and he was beautiful, man. I mean, he was just beautiful. His voice was singular and unrelentingly powerful in its moral clarity. The guy was absolutely fearless, and I thought, here's a guy with the future in his eyes. This was a man with a deep and a powerful connection to the truth, who proclaimed the absolute need for justice, equality, and dignity for all people.
There needs to be a revolutionary and radical change in the priorities facing this nation.
And he was alone, and that's what makes him prophetic, because he's been saying stuff that's only now fashionable. He's been saying it for 40 years.
The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And it is absolutely imperative, in my view, if this country is going to survive in any kind of decent way, that working people understand their common interests.
For these 40 years, we've endured class warfare from above. And for 40 years, Bernie Sanders was there fighting back.
What kind of a person would you like to see as President of the United States?
Well, I would like to see somebody who has the guts to begin to stand up for the people who own this country, to look reality in the face and say that we need some radical changes in this country so that every American can have the opportunity to have a decent standard of living and live a decent life.
He's talking about a radical redistribution of economic and political power to benefit working people. And now the country is finally catching up with Bernie's moral vision. This is our chance.